Our second and final student reader of the evening is Jonas Griffin. He is a junior at Loyola and a writing major, and he will be leaving in March to study abroad in Germany. And he will be reading nonfiction.
Hello everyone, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for letting me read Leslie and Megan. Here's a first little short nonfiction piece called The Closet. We wake up naked in the mornings. After I press my palm to the window pane, we roam through our one-window closet in sunlight too radiant, casting its shards through dusty blinds, cloaked by a gossamer magenta curtain. The light cuts into me. It tells me, I expose you, and none of your majesty will change the end of your story. But consider how the lilies grow. Today we are clothed better than the wise king in all his splendor, and you and I spin yarns to each other as we dress, because we have realized no one else listens. I hold up the velvet cape with a black button down, seeking his opinion. He nods as he pairs the new wide-leg J-brand jeans with his grandfather's black belt, shining with its feature of Indian coins. I knot the Saint Laurent scarf around my neck and slip into my Bali loafers. What hangs here on the wood racks of our walk-in closet, crowded like too many socialites, drunk socialites at a party thrown for party's sake? It tells more about us than anatomy, because these are the 1,000 things that cover us. Cotton, fur, sequins, stripes, leather, satin, houndstooth, brass, gold, plaid, wool. For the time I spend here in this passage with him, I forget about our midnight fight on the porch, about my brother in Baghdad who bangs on doors at night, about whatever pain is under the skin. This morning, fashion can recreate us with its textile skin, invigorate us when so much is dull. Pasted to the cupboards built into one wall, we have collaged our favorite fashion editorials. The models are not of this world, and I want to play in their two-dimensional realm. But then he would be left here in the closet alone. I thought in all his goodness he could banish the faithless butterfly from me, but imperfection is not for love to set right. Juxtaposed with the advertisements, I have written thoughts of poets on note cards in my most diligent script. White Christmas lights are strung around the floorboards. A section went out last night. It is mid-January, and they crawl serpentine up the shelves, clogged with mismatched shoes or wrinkled sweaters. Wishing the sole of my maroon Chelsea boots weren't holed by wear, or that the gold button on the navy blazer was still fastened, I glance at him, shoving his feet through the black Chloe boots, and regret that I have sometimes run from what should anchor me. I remove my refreshed peacoat from under its plastic sheath from the cleaners. It is the deepest black, but lint will corrupt it soon. I check the vertical mirror propped up on a 1960s green suitcase, decoration for now, but I wonder when his patience for me will end and break the glass when he yanks the suitcase to pack. My scarf is clumsily tied, and I ask him to fix it. Standing in front of me, in front of the mirror, like another reflection, he redrapes my scarf and ties up my London Fog trench coat, purchased at Bloomingdale's down our street. I smile at him as he peers at me through his frames of tortoiseshell wide U's. Though the closet with its baskets of dirty clothes emits a boy body smell, I smell the lingering of the pink version of Guadalupe candle. He smells warm and organic without the pretension of deodorant or refinement of cologne, yet poisonous, speckled in toxin from his morning cigarette. He dashes out when he checks the clock, leaving me in the refuse of clothes not chosen for this day. Alone, I recall the nightmare when we hunkered as deep as the closet would hold us in the middle of the night when someone tried to break into our apartment. Like a hummingbird, my heart beat when I woke up to the sound of the beating at our back door. I shook him as I dialed 911, and like cowards who never learned to fight, we hid. Crouched, I thought their trespass dared not conquer the border of our closet. I quietly slid some clothes on. A criminal would not discover me there. "Hello," he called out, timid in our own home. Eventually, policemen arrived, and the glare of their flashlights in the backyard flooded through the window blinds of the closet window. The light broke the absolute darkness and exposed us to each other. I was sick with my weakness. Enmeshed with our clothes on the floor, we were two faggots, defenseless in a closet, again, proving everything men say about us. Thank you. And to break up some of the, more serious pieces, here is a little piece of frivolity and something a little more light from some observations at the zoo. So there is happiness as well. A pair of sea lions, clumsy on the pool's rocks, stumble into the icy water. Awkward no more by operating their fins as limbs of transport, the seals glide as if they're swimming in fathoms of air, these oblong, meaty birds of the sea. Their wings, as it were, are stubby, but how smoothly they excel through the clear water. One coast the pool's course, jetting through underwater openings in the grotto, chilling the toddlers who observe so close from windows built below the water's surface. They gasp, giggling when they realize there is nothing scary about the playful sea lion. A lazy seal floats whose delicious yawns give big sounds like barges